So we're going to do another live recording. There's no camera. Again, my mouse is messing up. So this is just going to be an OG, well, we say OG, but this is just going to be a regular rapid game where you just get commentary. We're gonna lose some rating here, not on purpose. But here in the next probably day or two, I'm going to be switching to 1d4. Just what in the fact are we doing here? Okay, we attack the centaur. This is the ready opening. I have no idea. My opponent seems to have some idea of what they want to do. My initial thought is, do I go e5 just to, because they're kind of ceding the center a bit, or is that, maybe that's too much. That's too much. Let's, well, I don't want to go b5 and just get kicked around. Two pawns in the center, maybe? I could also go a3. Mostly because I want to stop. So right now they're targeting my Pawnee pawn, and if they have a chance to, it's going to get real complicated real fast if they can get this their dark squared bishop out. So now I think now is fine. Also fine. Let's see. If we try to attack it again, they're just going to take my knight. Do we care if they take the knight? A little bit. Do we take back and then pressure their light squared bishop? So that's two knight moves. Can we ignore it? I'm going to say let's go ahead and take. And then we can... Oh, nope. We don't want to blunder anything, do we? Let's, expand in the center. Graciousness. We could come here. Takes. So we don't really want to do that. Let's just continue to develop. Now here they can push, but I can just go back. It's kind of this is the downside of me pushing up. The center's closed right now, so I have a little bit of time to push pawns. Interesting. And what happens if I come to e2? So we don't want to come here, and this check is worthless. Okay. Where does e2 leave us? Where does e2? It's a developing move. I guess you could push that pawn again. Sure. Takes. Let's come back one. Center's closed. We could do a bit of craziness, castle, and launch a kingside attack. What if we did that, huh? Here. And then come in here. Okay. You're going for my central pawn. Base of the pawn chain. Which we don't necessarily want to do, but we can defend it. So we're not going to get that really nice, well, right now, B1, H7 diagonal, because Light's Grid Bishop is on it. But I do think it's closed enough that we could probably get away with launching some kind of kingside attack. We could explode the center open if we wanted. Come back here. Takes. Do we launch a kingside attack? Ugh, that loss of rating might be this game. Am I feeling Baragi? Problem is, I don't want to come here and then just trade this off. Here, bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes, and then we do have to deal with this bit of an annoyance. But there's no dark square bishop to really harass us. Um... Are they going to do that, though? Let's see. This could be a mistake, for sure. Could be a mistake for sure. I mean, now we're just kind of trading pieces, right? But the idea is to come here. Okay, now we can open the king. Does it do anything right now? Here takes check. Here can take this pawn. Let's get a little crazy. Let's get a little crazy. Why not? So, we're not really... Yes, we are sacking a piece, but we're kind of sacking a piece for 2 pawns and an open king. Interesting. Interesting. So you push this. You push a pawn. Could I sack my other bishop? Check. Here. Here. I mean, you gotta push the pawn. Go ahead. Push the pawn. Actually, you push the pawn, you lose the rook. That's still a Here's my question. How did you not just trap your own bishop? If I take this, right? Take. I'm not saying this is a free... look, I could be checkmated right now, for all I know. Right. So now, what do we do here? Trade off your... Hold on. Forkable squares? Here, maybe? Well, you're trapped regardless, so I could come here. This bishop is out of the game. I don't think there's any reason to mess around with it. I could come here, but this comes with check. Well, this just blunders your knight. So this comes with check. You come up. What's the... maybe here? But then this comes with... take the pawn. Let's try to be fancier than we are. Knight's pinned. There is a check, but it just doesn't do, in my mind, too much. Okay. Here. Is there another check to be had? I could take the knight. Takes. 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 I could. Does that work? Hold on. Take the knight, then what can you do? Take the knight. Move the queen. Move. You could come down, sure, but that's defended. Take the queen, take the queen. The problem is your dark square bishop is not a part of this game right now. So I'm a rook up. And if I get on the dark squares... Okay, so you just lost a piece. Right? And you need to move your rook, chief. So where do you move your rook? Not to the open file, because I'll just trade that off. That ain't no thing. So you got your dark squared bishop super trapped. These are tough, right? These, like, when your dark squared bishop just becomes useless. Okay. Yep. We've gotten rid of our... So there's a check here. Ah, dang. I shouldn't have did that. Look, I could have went here first. Yeah. Oh, well. Couple options. Dang. Do we try for a queen trade? Not afraid of a queen trade. So now the rook can come down. So that was definitely a mistake. And it didn't come down. Holy macaroni. They did not see the mistake. Okay. Let's force the queen trade. Oh my god. I almost just lost my queen in like a bad way. Mayor bad way. We should really stop doing this kind of stuff, right? Takes here. Fine. I'll come back. Because now you can't check me anymore. Ha! So now you got to move your rook again. There is a mate threat, though. Here and here. Actually, here's probably just... Oh, man. I'm salty that I missed. I got excited for the extra piece. And, you know, now I got to prove it. Just trying to almost... Yeah. So, it's not saying I blundered, but absolutely I blundered. Look, this is what I saw. Here, this was a bone move because of this. And how do I? You can't do that because then I take with check. I did not almost lose my queen. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Okay. And then here you just, this was boneheaded. I didn't need to do that. And then here they just missed this idea. Come in here. They had to move their rook. Okay, so let's see. What can we do better? I think this is all fine. This is all principled. Maybe I didn't have to do that. This push maybe made my life a little bit harder than necessary. How did I guess they're technically done. They need to get their queen up to back rank, maybe. Oh, yeah. I think maybe this was a mistake. It probably could have gotten. The only problem is you're not checkmating anybody with just a queen. So this is scary, yes. But it's not, like, devastating. Okay. Where are we at? 27 minutes. Let's do a quick game review. Sure. I think I played pretty well. 73, 59, my poor boy. So I missed one inaccuracies and one mistake, 3 inaccuracies. How did you... So they just missed a bunch. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Book move, book move, book move, book move, book move. And here we are. Yeah, take control of the center. I just didn't want the pin. Okay. Yeah, okay. Interesting idea is to just do it now. Do it now. That's something to keep in mind, though. Okay. Ignore it? Oh, yeah. Well, duh. If they take, you take. And, like, how do you... You're going to have to come out this way and get real weird with your stuff. Okay. I guarantee you, I'm going to push that pawn. It's going to be like, mistake. Okay, let's see. Show the fall. Yeah. Yeah. So b5 was a miss. Okay, and here we go. Yeah, a little bit, sure. Yeah, get rid of that. Wow. Yeah, I didn't think that was great. Perfectly fine. I think here, just because it threatens this knight, and so then you kind of have to do something with the knight. The knight, yeah. The queen. Oh, yeah, because the queen defends this pawn. Yeah, okay, so this isn't very good because here... And now we're just in a, we're just in an end game. Okay, yeah. I'm better, but it's not fantastic, so better to just move that. That does make me better. A fine move, sure, but not quite crushing the way I'd want. And then now you come in. Yeah. I just got excited. Kind of a mistake. Oh, it even wants me to take. That's funny. It's like, look, there's not a lot of hope for you. Maybe. What? Here? 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 Huh. And I think maybe the idea is just like, what do you do? Very precise. Again. Yeah. Burnt. Okay, so what can we learn? What can the engine teach us? I think one is keep in mind what this pawn is doing, right? And they can't take because if they do, this comes with greater threats that they're prepared to deal with. Yeah. Don't trade queens. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. This was just a quick one. We're on our way to, I don't know, do people like when you do goals? I want to be 2,000 OTB. No. I want to be 1,500. There it is, 1,500. Can we make it? Probably not, but hey, because we are, if we look at our results, pretty even, right? 3 to 4, 1, 2. Like, we're pretty consistent. Win-loss. Ooh, boy got banned for fair play, huh? Another. Okay, so at low yellows, it's bro, you're a 483. What are you doing? Getting banned. Well, that's what happened.